What's up everybody? We are Deana and Phil. Deana is behind the camera and in this video we're gonna experience a German Christmas market in 2021. Los geht's!
With no Christmas markets last year and 2021 plagued with uncertainty, the entire country of Germany was desperately crying for their Glühwein. Many markets were cancelled already, and especially Bavaria has taken one of the heaviest hits from the big unknown that shall be unnamed. We made the journey to this market in Hannover, one of the few still standing. However, not without compromises. We read online that the market was supposed to operate at merely 50% of its former glory, which was last seen in 2019. But we needed to see for ourselves. Are German Christmas markets in 2021 still fun, or are they no longer worth bothering?
Hallo,
Hi.
ein Glühwein hätte ich gerne.
Ja. Hast du schon so ein Bändchen oder?
Nee.
Dann müsste ich einfach den Dienstnachweis noch sehen.
Okay, wo kriegt man ein Bändchen?
Das kann ich dir geben.
Also, okay. Right, first things first, of course, Glühwein. This is like the main attraction of every German Christmas market. The hot red Mulled wine. It's alcoholic and the main reason why people come to these markets.
Yeah, it's about 20 degrees Celsius right now. We're like 32 degrees Fahrenheit and it's cold.
And what's fun, if you see here on my little mug, Weihnachtsmarkt Hannover, that's where we are. We are in Hannover again because this is one of the last Christmas markets that are still open because a lot of them all around Germany are shutting down because of the spiking COVID numbers right now. We're gonna explore. We're starting with the Glühwein and then we see what else they have to offer, food, activities, whatever. It's gonna be fun.
With the first glass of Glühwein in our system, we felt the heat rising in our hearts, and with it came optimism. Considering the last 2 years, this tasted like victory. But it wasn't enough.
Since drinking is the main activity, we're gonna go for Heißer Meat. Hallo. Ich hätte gern einen Heißer Meat, bitte.
Ja. Haben Sie so ein Bändchen?
Ja.
Alles klar, wunderbar.
Oh, hot. All right, we got what I'm here for, Heißer Meat, which is like a honey wine. One thing I noticed that's different about Vienna is they didn't have this honey wine, and also you didn't have to wear masks. They checked you before you went in, whether you were 2G or not. But if you walk around with a drink or food here, you don't have to wear a mask. It automatically helps. But I'm gonna drink this. Ooh, yum. So this was €6, €4 for the drink, and then €2 fund. You have to bring your cup back to get the €2 back.
And you can buy these cool horns they have there hanging for at home to have the real Viking experience, basically.
Yes. I love this one. It's so sweet, and it tastes like alcoholic honey, liquid honey. We originally wanted to go to Nuremberg or Munich or a different Christmas market, but they were all closed. But yeah, it's crazy. After 2 years, finally being at a German Christmas market, having my first Heißer made in 2 years.
What do you think, Mett or Glühwein?
I don't know. It depends on my mood, but I really like meat.
I think the Mett wins for me too.
Good. Am I getting better at handling alcohol?
I can hear it.
No.
Encouraged by the sweet honey wine, we started marching down the dark alleys like true Vikings in search for more excitement. And we noticed that the increasing amount of visitors hinted that this epic market was far above and beyond 50% occupancy. We briefly noticed a dark coach of a traveling merchant parked in one of the alleys, and it had a rather mystical aura to it. A fortune teller. For the first time in my life, it was time to see what the future holds for me.
Should we do it? Should we do it?
Das erste Mal.
Das erste Mal, ja gut, das erste Mal ist immer gut.
Naja.
Also ich sage auch das, was ich wirklich sehe.
Okay.
Ja? Also ich sehe hier, du hast eine sehr schöne lange Lebenslinie, du hast ein sehr hohes Alter zu erreichen. Ja?
Okay.
Hast aber auch schon sehr viel mitgemacht in deiner Vergangenheit. Ja? Du machst dir aber auch viele Gedanken. Du bist ein Kopfmensch.
Das ist richtig, ja.
Ja, und du überlastest dich auch manchmal. Ja, weil du willst viel erreichen im Leben und du machst auch viel dafür. Dann sehe ich hier, du hast auch mit Menschen zu tun, die dir nicht gut tun. Das heißt, es gibt viele Neider in deinem Umfeld. Ja, dann sehe ich hier ein Kind. Hast du schon ein Kind?
Noch nicht, nee.
Noch nicht, dann kommt eins. Ich sehe hier auch Reisen drin. Hast du vor, Reisen zu machen?
Immer, ja. Wir reisen viel, ja.
Ah, okay, gut. Und das, was du hast, solltest du festhalten, weil das ist was ganz Gutes, beziehungsmäßig meine ich.
Das mache ich.
Okay.
Klingt gut, ja. Haben Sie irgendwie einen Namen für Ihr...
Maria Magdalena.
Maria Magdalena.
Cool.
Wenn nicht auf dem Weihnachtsmarkt, wo dann?
Auf Stadtfeste,
Stadtfeste.
auf Esoterikmessen, auf Gesundheitsmessen, also in Schweiz, Österreich, deutschlandweit.
Ah, nicht nur Raum Hannover.
Nein, überall.
Super.
Dann hoffe ich, du warst zufrieden.
Ja, auf jeden Fall. Klingt gut. Yeah. That was something I didn't expect at this Christmas market. Just got my palm read for the first time. And I think she said things that are very applicable to most people. Like you have a long lifeline. I'm going to turn 92, she said. 92.
Oh, that's good. I would like if you turn 92. She also said that we are going to have a kid soon, or you are going to have a kid.
Yeah, me. She did include
She
you.
didn't include me.
Applications are open now.
Hey,
One kid
that's
on the
not
way.
funny. I also got my palm read once in Toronto with like a group of girlfriends, and it was similar. But it's always a fun thing to do. I think it's like this, like
Did she say you're going to find an amazing German husband?
Well, it was like a year before we met, but she didn't say anything. It's like kind of a fun thing to do. You don't take it too seriously. I wouldn't change my life for it. Yeah.
I'm a little skeptical about these people, but she was super pleasant, so it's fine.
It's a fun thing.
Yeah.
Now knowing what the future holds, we kept exploring. On our path deeper into the belly of the market, we started smelling smoke and roasted fish. The famous settlement of the Finnish must have been close by. We were on the right path.
So in this Finnish village, they have this smoked salmon here, which is, as you can see, in pieces, just being smoked next to real fire. Looks very nice. Maybe we'll get a piece.
We're in the Finnish section, and they have glöggi. Am I saying that right? Glöggi, which is probably similar to Glühwein, some type of mulled wine, but it's really common in the Nordic area, Nordic region. So I think we should get one.
That's your favorite thing.
What?
A water closet. If you have a sweet tooth, this is the place to be. That looks like very gluttonous. Nice. So we're about to leave the Finnish village. We also read in the beginning that there's less stands this time of the year. Last time, 2 years ago, there were like 200 stands. Now it's like half or a little more than half. But to be honest, it's not that bad. There's still plenty going on. And we're gonna enter my favorite section right now, which is like this medieval section that starts right there. So we'll see if we can do something there, find some nice food, because with all that Glühwein, I'm kind of getting hungry.
Yes, I like food.
More and more stalls of medieval leatherworkers, armorers and weaponsmiths appeared, and an increasing amount of drunks were spotted on the streets. This area was dangerous. It was time for us to polish our combat skills.
Okay, Deana starting. There's 2 crossbows.
Okay.
We're getting 3 arrows each. We're gonna see who does better. Deana's first one.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, rolled.
I think it hit the blue. Or the red.
Lit.
The red,
Oh, the red.
actually,
The
yeah.
red.
Not bad.
Okay. Oh, 9. I learned that I'm supposed to flip this back, then here, and then you put it in the middle. Not so and then that, in the middle. All right, my last one. See if I can get it.
What was that?
I don't know. All right, Phil's turn. Let's see if he gets it.
First try.
First try for Phil.
Oh,
What was that? All right, second try.
why is it so high?
I think I'm doing better.
All right, last one.
This is your moment to redeem
Aim
yourself.
lower. What?
What? I mean, at least you made the board.
Broken, yeah. The crossbow is broken, clearly. So, clearly the closer ones are mine and the other ones are Deana. And then one was on the floor right there.
So we're ready for the Walking Dead when it comes to life.
Be like Daryl.
I am gonna be Daryl.
Yeah, but let us know in the comments below who you think did better with it and vote for me.
Hey.
After this intense crossbow battle, we ventured on and soon found ourselves craving meat. Lucky for us, many food vendors had their stalls up and running as we approached peak market times in this fine evening.
I think this really adds to the medieval section because they have actual walls from medieval times in the background.
Next to strange wooden carvings, there was a variety of food and drinks available. From wine, cheese and mushrooms to bread and sweets, there was a lot. For us, it had to be the sausage.
The older I grow, the more I'm becoming a mustard person. A little more.
Oh, that's a lot. Too much,
Oh,
too
yeah.
much. Yeah.
And then you turn it a bit.
No, that's too much.
So eating is probably the second biggest thing to do at a German Christmas market, right after drinking, of course. The typical go-to thing is just a bratwurst. Standard way, it comes in a bread roll, nice thick long sausage, and then either mustard or ketchup. And lately we like to go with the mustard option. Get a sausage if you're at a German Christmas market. One of the best things to do.
First food of the night, and I'm eating a sausage. Typical Germany.
Tipsy D in the house. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I like how they had all the wieners swinging on this nice metal railing over fire. I like Thuringen sausages. Thuringen. I don't know, we've tried a lot of sausages throughout Germany, and these are some of the really good ones, I think so. That, and I like the little Nuremberger sausages. Try a sausage in every state in Germany. It's a fun game to play. First impressions is a lot more is open than I thought it would be. They did a nice job with the layout as you don't feel like half of it's missing. But I think your favorite part is missing, the giant tree section.
That's true. They usually have this fake forest inside of it, which is so awesome. Want more of my sausage?
No, I'm saving up for the drinks. I'm just so happy that the Christmas market is open and we're able to make it to one this year. All right, so we're leaving this main section right here. It's getting pretty busy, but there's another section just a couple streets over, or at least there was 2 years ago. We're gonna go check that one out. We got a giant Quarkbällchen. It's made out of quark. It's kind of like sour cream, but not very popular here in Germany. It's like this nice fried dough with sugar on it.
Try that first then. Beautiful. How is it?
Quarky. No, this is really good. It's not dry at all. It's like very moist. And now we have Schmalzkuchen, and I'm a big fan of. I haven't seen it since the Christmas market.
It's nothing too different to that, to be honest. It's
Okay.
also just fried dough
It's
with powdered sugar.
Fried dough. We saw them cutting up the dough and then frying it, deep
Are
frying
you
it.
Chinese chopsticking it?
I'm chopsticking it.
That's how it's supposed to be. She gave us 2 of these sticks, so we can each have one. But
I'm gonna chopstick it.
what's better?
I think if we went to a movie theater, I would like this instead of popcorn.
Yeah, the big Quarkbällchen is actually cold, and these are of course hot because they're right out of the fryer. I think I like the Quarkbällchen a little bit better. There's
Yeah.
a bit more flavor,
It was moister.
more sugar on the outside. It's just powdered sugar.
Sugar.
But yeah, both are good.
Not bad.
All right, we made it back into the car, but that was very nice. I was surprised how much there was actually and how busy it gotten. To compare it to last week's video where we went to the Christmas market in Vienna, I have to say I think the German markets beat the Austrian ones a little bit. In Vienna, you have this epic scenery, the epic backdrop, but the German markets are just a little more variety in food and things to do.
I do agree that I think there's a lot more food and eating and drinking, especially for 2021. A lot of it was open and we could at least experience a lot.
I'm curious, what is your opinion about that? Do you think they should shut down, or do you think it's uncomfortable, the amount of people there?
As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
A special thank you to our patrons for supporting us and helping us to make videos like these. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye!